On this morning calendar again, it's Friday, 24 June 2022. Experience about keys, phenomena supernatural, millennium, experience, telecommunications, contemporary supernatural for meaning about. Still happening, people. So my ordinary life until this moment, which actually since yesterday, still going on, actually. And contact still maniac. Very not responsible, but no indications for their identity actually. Because he is contacting, definitely getting near, and on mediator also for confirmation international already to alien from God. If only any human which human magicians commanding goods from ethnic and local for female, but start selling this suspect action on this millennium. And I'm on my resident action. Want to make the contact confirmation conference for filing about my reward actually. This about the compensations and also appointment reject actually with Alliance International French Alien God on this millennium. Appointment about mark of the beast about economic of evil. They already been claimed, sustained by myself on Internet Global. And this contact also for about the executions again that already happened actually by this moment progress since yesterday, since this progress for me. That's about the confirmations on this moment calendar also. Contact also from fake Securities International for confirmations to Internet ID 666 on the scarfing about status 666 on the scarfing incapable and potential quite sure as Stockholm for project Fake International for about reward want to calculate by the progress corporate happening also with alien trade in the United States also. Fortune or fake alien at 666 utility in the chain 666 RTM. Contact also from Asia since yesterday. Quite song for the performance about he saw contact happening also. Guys, that's really absurd. Quite confusing also for the progressivity. For my understanding and meaning also about them. Legal International for that, I mean. And for what I mean on this moment, actually, Our status identity suspect definitive female. Initial people or domestic neighborhood also from me about their connections to political interests, national, domestic county Indonesia also on this day. Quite sure they are from ethnic code. Town metropolitan, not metropolitan, got big jump for meaning about them. The all religions find non-trust for the contexting and the seems made to camouflage, want to be good in this moment progressive. So that happening. And what about their connections also? Some they can look out and meaning also political national country Indonesia. TV stations by their colleagues also quite so indications by the moment that progress can happening to ordinary life 666 on the offering to my ordinary life. But you all join with about Jakarta get connected with my ordinary contact quite sure very camouflage and context and not responsible for this moment can happen and just want to blow into an ID 666 from the scarfing about the struggling on this meeting. And there are 666 from the scarfing for the meaning about actually. And this contact definitive show for the San Bernardino Army. Definitive indication code also include international connections of regions. So the white people also get connected with them or about my early experience also at the same time. What I want to say also about my reward guys about my 22 trillion rupiah definitive in contact since yesterday and at the same time also not quite sure for the responsible about that. Contexting the reward going to about project title BRI 666 also and there's about also my parents Jenderal LPK and Ibu Merdeka. That's about the appointment reunion or project criminal of them. Supernatural on this millennium day. I want to apologize for this moment contacting really helping. I'm seeing on stops is a bit good of the connections, guys. That's quite good. It's really not comfort. Definitive defense for myself about that. And also about my patriotic local domestic nationality of me also. 1 point short need to be dispensation, need to be tolerance because of this moment of progress experience. Not really secure for my understanding. 6661 for the staff remaining on this moment calendar being Friday, 24 June 2022. Want to evaluate, want to clarify about our experience, guys. And that's about my pocket also. What about my personal mine also on my pocket, on my wallet, I mean. Not quite comfortable for me because being disturbed also. This moment experience ability supernatural to believe definitely being hijacked about criminal connection of them. So my ordinary life, about my privacy also, about my economy, my personal also, about my ordinary job also. Meaning, I want to contact about that also on this moment, guys. And it seems they're getting bigger as syndicate directions of them. With their leadership, definitely they got in alien farming talk for our struggling on this day. I want to confirmation about that also, people. And there's last contact since yesterday also. Say alien trade will get connected with international conversations about international 6661 for the discovery about the vulnerability of evil being claimed by 666 ICDM. And during about that also, it's about experience, case supernatural, telecommunications, contemporary supernatural trust from the call, the mystic, which countries. In directions to my claim on Internet Global as a female particular context definitive in trust benefit and can be proved by international. On this moment, COVID-19 also quite ambiguous. There's context that supernatural actually include about COVID-19. 666 on the discovery, guys, on this moment, calendar 24 June 2022, Friday. One, two confirmations about the loop project that are 666 on the discovery. This moment experience definitive support for that. My word for me about the 22 trillion rupiah international need to be reminded. I mean, not to be forgotten about that. I'm truly been poor by our experience. Definitive being direction as primarily good as pointer for identifications actually definitive unbelievable because the status identity suspect already being recognized by the list. There's my last contact since yesterday. Similar with that. Definitely not comfort, and I want to remind people about my reward because this moment progress also for me. Definitely following about that. Need to be support, need to be stand for that. And that's also about the appointment my logo 666 alien farming card. Definitive affiliate, definitive direction is supporting for my family. 22 trillion rupiah for decorations, my love internet, alien farm, Stockholm self, for affiliations, international meeting. But then 666 RTDM. Recent car historical Ethrium already been proved by public international. not to be dot anymore. Because my last contact is last day on this people 6661 on the scalping, but my contact also say definitive get connected with countries actually for the clean internet. But I'm quite confused for that because still not many for my subscriber on YouTube. ID 666 ITDM or ID Professor Ivan Cornell not very clear for the commitment of subscribing there. I need to be support for that, people. I don't know, but last contact here also, Ellen Farragut, actually, for the chairman, about that. He's the Y666 ITDM. The international connections case Briefman also. Counties for me. Islam International and Asia counties also. About also United States of America and affiliations join community also. Internet global friendship social media on this day. There's also for the newcomers, Beagle, Africa. 666 on for the scalping is still being poor for the economic personnel on this request. This contact also on the try for need confirmations again. Definitive show because I acquired trust for my personality. Start suspect identity for about on internet. Definitive show, not a bluffing statement. The definitive the call, the mistake from Asia countries that is also about reconciliations, local regions from country Indonesia, from Chowing, also about Big Ganjang from Tomila. All the confirmation about that again, people, because there's need to be sure also. This moment explains definitely about code message of Instagram Satan. With explanations actually suspect truly exists, not a fake statement about an R666 on the scalping. The core regions, but about the connection also to general international regions, connections of them also. That's also Islam and also Christian from United States, also for Australia also. There are definitive connections directed for what criminal is related. Being blocked by an R666 on the scalping for the South also actually method terrorists on this lane. This is bomb also of them and also about the leadership also for hijacking South Asian is God religions also. And also about internet global friendship also. I'm trying to make clarification about the stars also on internet global. Definitely exists and quite confusing because stars is similar with syndicate actually. I get contact also about faction of fake alien 666 utility chain, 5 international cigarettes, alien trade, confirmations, contact, internet I666 on the scalping But about reward, the International 666 on the scouting being calculated also by Fate International, Alien Fate. Title to project a function of Fate Alien 36, fertility machine. And during about that also, I'm trying to make the resume for make evaluations, about this experience sincerely. I'm sure you get connected with somebody or not responsible connection for paying or giving a reward for me. Definitely not responsible about that. Local neighborhood, local people from town Maida, about my job also, for meaning also about my personal money on my pocket, on my wallet, being hijacked, being manipulated for the status actually part for the case. It's really money laundering by methods of Trump want to be getting my pocket actually. On the confirmation about that also guys for filing about my international court suitable 22 trillion rupiah. For the affiliation also about the Appoinment project decorations of money logo 666 original international alien found RC with patent agreement with also about the executions day 666 until the my 666 666 around count the scarf and definitive status revisions about 666 international conciliations and console anything international 666 fake millennium mark of the beast 666 undertaker satanic fake international on yesterday. Guys, I want to show for this on to grass definitely I'm being bullying and being camouflaged for about my mind, definitely. And I'm trying to contact international actually on this moment calendar also for me peers, for me approaching international proving about my claim. I want to register for that to countries, to international court also. Definitely on defense for myself on this regress. And I want to clear on being supported by alien family card. Definitely born off with the connection charge for conversation with super musicians millennium the future. On United States America for their residents also premier on this day. And also Islam countries, Arabic Emirate, Mecca and Medina, and also Israel or Iran also include there. Contact on my, I say about that. And also other countries for the Africa, and then also another such also Africa. Definitely also, there's my last contact here. Similar with that, and also Europe or connection internet friendship to Europe also we recognize about internet 666 on the scalp and Australia also near from County Indonesia, my domiciliary residence on this case. I want to make confirmation about that, guys. For filing about my claim, definitive can be trust, definitive not dropping international. Mistake pentagram Satan being proved by me. My struggling pioneering case, supramillennium, got human commanding goods in grief, got Jiahuang, Jaren, got ethnic customs local, got Prevun, got America, got the Genjang, really being proof, definitive, can be trusted. Or is that connected with international countries, Asia and also Africa also there, and also Islam countries and other states also. Definitely already being concerned on United Nations also for the next confirmations, contact conversation with alien foreign job, so alien state also for that. I want to filing about that for supporting my struggling monetary work or about my project actually. I own project definitely. Need to understand about that guys because it's really being direction as a great code by non-responsible connection with supra contact telecommunication compatibility. On my life, on this regress, I will check for the neighborhood. Definitely been camouflaged for my status as ID about the case. Definitely been absurd. Escape from my reward. One indication definitely clear by my observation self. On my sound, on my conversation with them, local friendship, one by one, and already conversation also by me with them. All the confirmations on this moment also about that, for reminding about my status definitive project guys, definitive my pocket being hijacked by this case. Definitive need to be responsible about that. Definitive I own attention for my international suitable 22 trillion rupiah because I own project also about the appointment at 666. International exclusive Ethrium actually. All countries know about that. 666 numbering of people and I'm pioneering for the case supernatural human commanding goods and gave as another prediction also for filing about my international suitable 22 trillion rupiah guys. And my next context here also is about the legal Africa being calculated, being associated 296661 Congress government as alliance or affiliation also for the appointment 666 international with alien job. The alien state, United States, America. That's about legal also to international 666 ICDM. Project nominal 22 trillion rupiah name is one comment for that. I want to be reminding about that also, people. And on positions and directions as premier trust only for the connections, experience, telecommunications, comptability, support, transaction on this address. The column is the neighborhood county in each town, each village there. And also international to countries, that's also Asia countries, Singapore and Malaya or Malaysia. And that's through Thailand also, Pattaya or Bangkok also. So there's also about Japan and also Myanmar and China and Taiwan, Korea, context Asia countries already get connected. the connection improvement claim that I-666 on the scaffolding on international. Definitive, I own a flu for reminding about that. And that's also, during that also, for about faith international cigarettes, and takes 666 on the scaffolding on logo, on affiliations, potentials with alien T, so for example, Stockholm International Faith Cigarettes. Faction of Faith Alien 666 in the train being prepared during prepositions alien State, United States, America. I want to contact about that also, people. It's really needed because I'm truly deep for status as dreamer fitting, definitive, and status growth of them. Suspect local people's neighborhood, trying to hijack my life, trying to sabotage about my future, my plan, my economic personal. There's meaning about my own job also. It's really not comfort for me, and I'm trying for my best to general speech for them, English speech, so can be understand, so can be support for the translating to the countries also. I'm truly hero for this moment experience Galactica International. Definitely I'm being supported by alien from God, owner of 666 on this world. Appointment National Ethrium Galactica. 666 Ethrium being wait for the code pentagram Satan. Human commanding goods and grief on futuristic Millennium Day. 666 from the scaffolding from domestic country Java, Indonesia, trying to resume the moment experience happening since yesterday. 666 from the scaffolding being blocked by non-responsible connections, experience contact telecommunications, local peoples from Tamida. That's also about their group, Charles. Social media of them also, but last context say their definitive being camouflaged also by their affiliations group also, called Ethrium or local government from country Indonesia. They want connections, want to block in international or together with countries, want to make restrictions for social on this millennium. Let God in alien form of God for the appointment 666, Holy Spirit destiny. Also, that's last context say they quite obsession for their ability, so from not strong. Human commanding goods and grief or about ethnic local religions by them also, called the conjunct from ethnic Medan or Karo or Batak also and Nias, and there's also about crazy people, really crazy people on the street by them. Include as the affiliations, the connections, contacting, want to disturbing my own life and also international get connected to me. Say they really right for their ability and also about their connections to countries. Definitely come back context international always fair because their existence supernatural ability. World War III, the compensations because of that. Context Asia already on contact for the proving claiming an RD666 on the scarping or the status as suspect for human reach, human commanding goods and grids, human magicians, which already been RD by an RD666 on the scarping actually. 666 on the scarping compensations registered international code for about 22 trillion rupiah, name one corner. Appointment decorations, my logo internet, got symbol money 666, alien farming honesty. Got internet, got digital money, got forex, got 666. He said, Holy Spirit, destiny or satanic pentagram. 666 one could start from on this moment calendar, Friday, 24 June 2022. Not quite comfort because about my personal mind actually. Definitely I'm worried about that because they're truly scumbag for about the responsible case. Indication already clear because I already observed it from my neighbors also. It's really not clear for the responsible conversation with me. There's also about my capital or a job of me finding being camouflaged by them, and also about the friendship also. Guys, I want to simple for this. I want my mind definitely about that. And I already made the internet suitable for international court register. 22 trillion rupiah. So that also meaning include the appointment, money logo 666 mark of the beast, alien farming ownership, claimants alien state, not the state of America, and also alien finance and all. That's also the alien mobile agent, the alien number 10 national sky state UFO, Ethrium Galactica, and also alien farming corporate central residence to countries. Islam and Asia. That's about my 22 trillion rupiah, guys, and I want to push for that. So, can you support in directions for the community realizations also with alien farm. And that's for about also appointment international alien farm. Being confused because local interest. So about experience telecommunication actually. From the very supernatural. Want to be confirmed by an RD666 on the scarf streaming. Sustain. You can also on this moment calendar Friday 24 June 2022. Maybe we will call me disturbed. Ordinary line 666 on the scarf. They say they're actually include international syndicate among them. Supernatural millennium, want the confusing alien farming god, and also 666 on the scarf. Got human commanding goods from Greek, Coalition International with America also, context Falian Islam International, connection alien farming on this millennium day. 666 on the Ethrium. The Saw people, again on this Mayan calendar, just want to confirm about appointment, the word appointment being disturbed, experiential communications contact very supernatural. Definitive I'm not guilty. Definitive I'm being viewing, being camouflage. There's a meaning about my personal economy, financial also. And during about that also chasing for appointment the alien farm. Pattern 666 in the world by my license. 666 relation kind circa century Islam and also Trinity Christian, and that's about Buddha Cheetah also, and kingdom in the world, and immortal and internet global on this millennium. And then finally claim the ownership and the interest for ownership also with National Bank, with my logo, status ambassador, called my symbol 666, called National Ethrium Galactica, like Mars and etc. This pattern definitive can be found through internet, global social media, or outside link offensive internet global worldwide also by typing ID 666 /CDM or ID Professor Yuan Cornell. Helen Farm Trust Connections Millennium Magicians Rifalian Enemy got betrayal, got cheetah, he commanding goods and greed, message pentagrams attack. High spirit listening. Or being struggling and being approved by international 666 on the scarfing. The 6th day God was great human, similar with Father and Son and Holy Spirit. And they say alien family on their Stockholm on this millennium, and already being supported by claiming the other 666 on the scarfing for next Securitas alien farm in Stockholm and appointment ambassador National Ethrium Galactica. Thank you very much, guys. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you subscribe for next conversations with alien family on international, the alien state, United States, and also the alien America, Emirat, Makkah, Medina, Islam world, and also the alien family prepared century to century. Preparatory committee keeps sustained for this moment futuristic millennium. Holy Spirit destiny with message satanic pentagram being refused by the other 666 on the offering. Google and Facebook also, and Google Epic also for the newcomers. Alien Farms go home and move on for their appointment, got internet, got digital money, got forex, got money logo, internet code, digital money, my logo 666. Nationality Republic, time code, number 10, Energy Medium Thai Republic. Sampai jumpa. Terima kasih dan Om Swastiastu, Bodhisattva. Shalom. God bless you.